Hey, juniors, how you doing? It is Monday, January the 28th, and today we are going to do some last minute prep work on the SAT. We've given you some tips and things over the past few weeks. We've given you a few things to think about. We've been kind of harping on some of those things just so you remember them. We want to take the last 2 days before the test and just really kind of just work over some procedural things, how to do things. To do that today, we're going to watch this video. And this is a guy who gives you 3 last minute tips on how to take the SAT. They are actually, he makes it sound like they're really different than what we talked about in class already. They really aren't that much different. They're kind of worded in a different way. It's a different angle at the same approach or the same thing. It's a different approach to the same thing. But we want just to let you see this and get a sense of how you might be able to get through the test and get your best possible score. Right now, we believe that you need to score somewhere in the 900s or the upper 900s to make your cut score for the graduation qualifier. That is not really that difficult to do. We believe that many of you are going to be more than capable of doing this, and many more of you can use some of the tips and things to not only get over that mark, but at least get pretty close, right? So we're going to do that today. There is a sheet that asks you some questions that you'll follow along. We'll discuss them afterwards and make sure you have a good handle on them before you go take that test. That is on Wednesday this week. Just as a note, it is kind of important that you are um, that you do appear, you do come to school on Monday, you do take that. There is a makeup day later for those that don't show up on Wednesday to take this. Again, it is free, and this is one of the ways that you can graduate. This is one of the requirements, and this is probably the most common requirement for most of you to get out of or to get to graduate and to get out of high school. There's also a couple other things too. Obviously, if you're wanting to go to college or wanting to do anything past high school, you'll have an SAT and it's free. You don't have to pay for this one. Also, you can send your scores to, I think it's 3 or 4 different schools for free. And when you take this test on your own outside, or if you decide later to send your scores, it costs money. I think it's like $13 a school to send these to. And so it really is important that you take this test, that you do as best as you can, and that you think about what you might do with this, because these will give you some opportunities for free. Okay. So we'll work on some of these tips today, get you some things to be thinking about to help you out. And good luck, everybody.